I have taken a pause on building projects to just do some mindless grinding. I switch between projects to not get burned out on any one thing. So I'm continuing mining out the space around the mob farm in the big dig. So let me show you what progress has been made. So I've been taking out whole chunks out of this terrain. I gridded up this whole area, so I'm going basically line by line. It's a lot of blocks. It's a lot of blocks going like, because this right there level where I'm pointing is like y0. This would be y minus 1. I need to go to like -59. So 59 layers. And most of it is deep slate, which well, it can be insta-mined on Bedrock because of this trick that I showed in one of the previous videos several months ago. I'm gonna show you again in a moment here. So, oh yeah, I cleaned up this, not cleaned up, I added some more, I mean like these parts there, did this, right? Those, you know, kind of layers that are like 5 blocks tall, right? This, those were there previously, right? That's where the build was previously at. And these layers, now this one and this one, these like layers that are like single blocks coming in, I added them recently just now because I wanted to have like a smoother kind of taper, you know, from this, you know, like a smoother taper to the you know, to the tower. So I added that. Like that's not a very complicated addition in terms of like, you know, shape of it or what blocks we'll use, but just building out this scaffolding around all of this to you know, to put these blocks up there, that was annoying, but it got done. It got done. Yeah, the farm is really producing some nice drops now, even though it's, you know, way off from being like, you know, optimized in terms of, you know, spawn proofing the rest of this whole area, which is the whole point, so that the farm will be more efficient. But you don't see any. Oh yeah, there is some, but I've there were several stacks of gunpowder scattered about in these drops, but I moved them to main storage already because I need gunpowder chiefly for rockets. But you can already see, like, since the last time I got all the gunpowder out of here, there's already almost another whole stack. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, and I've been getting rid of the arrows as well, so more arrows are accumulating now. But yeah, this is, you know, definitely working better than any other mob farm of this design I previously had on this world. So I think, you know, as I continue to, because at least I'm putting torches, so I'm putting torches on the ground there. Torch spam for now, so slimes still spawn, but other mobs can't, right? Um, and the Enderman can spawn as well, right? But other mobs can only spawn in these darkened areas up here, which I'm eliminating as I slice down, layer by layer. Uh, so what I mean by insta-mining deep slate, which technically should not be possible, but because Bedrock and Bedrock shares the same kind of platform, whatever, you know, I don't know. Basically, Bedrock Edition started as Pocket Edition, right? And because the control scheme on mobile is so limited in terms of just not having a mouse and keyboard, they made some things a bit easier. This is why on Bedrock you can speed bridge by just placing a block like right there, which as far as I know you cannot do on Java Edition. And also there's this thing where if you dig out a bunch of blocks in front of you and then you just, I'm holding left click right now, right? So now if I start sprinting and I hold left click, I just insta-mine blocks in front of me. I don't know if this would work without haste to beacon, because I have beacons, in every corner of this area. This might not work without haste to beacons, or at least haste 1, but basically this trick, because I'm mining out these areas that's where each one is like such a long line, right? So it's actually a lot faster if I just, basically go row by row like this, right? So just insta-mine the entire line of blocks, right? Like this, from one end to the other. And then I just turn around and go the other way, right? So it's good. It's actually not as slow as it might seem. Yes, of course, the fastest way would be to just use like a redstone flying machine that would drop TNT. But TNT duping does not work on Bedrock. This is a Java feature exclusively, as far as I know, because I did look into it, and I don't. Maybe I'm just terrible at researching this stuff, but I don't think it's possible to do it. I would have to just have huge amounts of TNT, for which I just do not have the gunpowder right now, because of the gunpowder that I'm getting from this farm, which is not a lot yet, goes towards rockets, right? And I honestly, for how much TNT I would need to create a flying machine that would actually, clear all this out, I don't know, but it seems like this would be in the thousands of TNT at least. I just, yeah, I just don't have that. I just don't have access to such amounts of gunpowder. Yeah. Oh, my potion ran out. But yeah, so I'm digging it out, and once I get bored with doing this, I will go back to one of the building projects, probably the Prismarine farm to build the glass ocean monument that I mentioned in the previous video update. So yeah, well, potion ran out, so I'm not gonna, just show a really dark screen for anyone watching. So I'll end the video here. That's this update.